Shubhan and Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the thumbnail, and you know what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about more interesting news about Thomas Partey. So, very special. How should I say this? A very special poll I had conducted yesterday that you guys have already mentioned that you would want Transfer Live every single day. Yes, so Transfer Live, where you will get updated about Arsenal every single day. Well, this Transfer Live will exist for now. I think this will exist if only for the transfer window. Later on, we'll see another. We may conduct another poll, for the season when it starts. But other than that, I think we will go live. But the plans for the future are totally different. So right now, I would like to say to you guys that this transfer window, we are going to go live every single day, 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, 3 p.m. BST, 4 p.m. Central African Time, and 2 p.m. GMT. So, Chick Nugs, I hope you're listening to this, man. I'll be there every day. Well, moving on. So, first news is we're going to talk about Thomas Partey. Now, talks between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid have been suspended this morning, hoping to resume at a rapid pace after the Spanish club's campaign in the Champions League ends. It is understood that Thomas Partey and his camp have received reassurance from Arsenal that the club is determined to complete the deal in any way that it is to fulfill the player's wish and his environment. So yes, it is happening, and Thomas Partey actually has given a word to Arsenal and its representatives from the start that he is ready to reject all offers that reach him in hopes of playing for Arsenal and Mikel Arteta in particular. Arsenal were confident from the start that the road was paved to sign with Thomas, and this is why they initially searched for an agreement without the penalty clause. And Thomas Partey, his associates are confident that Arsenal will secure the amount needed to sign the player in the current transfer window. So all you got to do is, as an Arsenal fan, well, you got to have patience and you just have to let it go and see how things will turn out, because it looks like Thomas Partey to Arsenal, well, the player has already agreed personal terms, man. This is what you mean by agreeing personal terms. He's given his word that he's not going to sign for any other club other than Arsenal, even if he gets an offer for any other club, because he would want to play for Arsenal in the Prem and under Mikel Arteta. That shows that this guy is a man of his words, man. Let's see how things will turn out. But if I'm an Arsenal fan, if I'm you hearing this out, I will have patience, man. I will have patience, and I think Arsenal can get it done. And yes, we can still start believing, man. And Coventry City are still in talks with Arsenal over a deal to sign midfielder Ben Sheaf. Coventry City, last month it was reported that Sky Blues have lodged a six-figure bid for his services following an impressive season on loan at Doncaster Rovers. That spell saw him make 38 appearances in all competitions, the first full senior campaign of his career. But Mikel Arteta's side will still look to move him on this summer, it is claimed. And the Sky Blues are actually keen on landing his services this summer, as Mark Robbins looks to add another midfield to his ranks following the departure of Zane Westbrook. So yes, this is the reality. And Zakaria Medley tweets out and confirms that he is actually moving to Gillingham. He tweets out, pleased to be joining the Gills FC, @ the Gills FC on loan, buzzing to get the season rolling. Let's go. #Gills, #God is good. So yes, he's happy. And let's talk about James Benge. Well, yes, James Benge has actually written a piece on Gabriel Magalhães, and he says that Gabriel Magalhães is the final piece of the defensive jigsaw for Mikel Arteta's Arsenal vision. He says, since the start of 2014-2015 season, Arsenal have spent around £120 million on centre-backs, building a group that Arteta still believes requires an injection of quality. Whether Gabriel is that man remains to be seen, as does whether Arsenal even manage to secure his services or not. Well, we will see that. But he believes that yes, if they were to fight their way to the front of the queue, they would be signing a player who has earned ringing endorsements from his current employers. He says, Gerard Lopez says, I feel he's among the top 5 dominant central defenders in Europe right now. His statistics, which aren't well covered outside of France, shows that his percentage for winning duels is pretty unheard of. So yes, he's an absolute machine. So to me, he's well on his way, if not this year, to potentially a really big club. I'm certain he's on his way to the Brazilian national team at some point. So yes, it was pretty much clear that alongside Jose Fonte, he was an unbelievable force to reckon with. You can see Gabriel shows a burst of pace to beat Willian to the edge of the box, and a smart pass into space releases Jonathan Bamba for Lille's counter-attack. And yes, that is what Gabriel is all about, man. His numbers are unbelievable. You got to believe him. And you talk about comparing him with centre backs like Scott Mustafi, he had a high number of 9.86, a very good number last season. So Gabriel also outperforms his possible future teammates when it comes to defensive duels, averaging 1.82 a game, when the next highest is 1.36 of Mustafi. His 0.77 fouls per 90 are fewer than any Arsenal centre back, barring Rob Holding. His 11.94 ball recoveries eclipses Pablo Mari, who leads Arsenal with 10.41. Compared to Arteta's best distributor from deep, David Luiz, he completes far more passes into the final third, 6.84 versus 4.27. And Gabriel Magalhães, his player radar, comparing his performance in key metrics with that of other Ligue 1 defenders in 2019-2020, the nearer to the edge, the higher a player rates compared to others. So you can see the quality. He might be the most valuable asset that Arteta could bring to his side. And no player completed more passes into the final third for Lille than Gabriel, who, according to the pass maps produced by 23, effectively functioned as a ball-playing heart of Christophe Galtier's side. Around 37% of his passes go forward to the midfielders and attackers rather than to safety. So you can understand this guy is someone who we can actually build upon him. Yeah, he's just that kind of a guy, man. But talking about more stuff, yes, so as I already mentioned in my community tab, you would have already seen it, that these Aubameyang brothers, they had thrown a party, especially Aubameyang's brother, Willie Aubameyang, and you can see that there was a lot of speculations on Twitter, Arsenal Twitter, that all their fans were thinking that yes, Aubameyang's brother Willie is broadcast live on Instagram. So they were all buzzing, going into his live and checking out what are they actually even celebrating. Well, it looks like they were celebrating the FA Cup, man. They were FA Cup victory. And not only that, you could see Aubameyang. Yes, you could see Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in an unbelievable, he actually dyed his hair barnet red and white. And yes, and that was, I think, many Arsenal fans thought that was the hint that he's actually signing the thing. He's already signed the thing. Everyone believes that he signed the thing, but all we got to do is keep believing, because I think Aubameyang has done that. If that happens, yes, I think it will break the internet, man. It will break Twitter, and I will definitely cover it specifically on one of my lives. So it will be unbelievable, man, to gather with the community that I've built along with you guys. It is unbelievable. And talking about Edu Gaspar, well, according to Mirror, there's a report which suggests that Edu knows Willian's character away from the game and is aware of his dedication to fitness and owning his craft. He is also aware of his versatility and how the player has never truly believed his role at Chelsea. Operating mostly from the right flank was his best position. It is from the centre where Arsenal see Willian's future. While it remains to be seen his preference to play in a central role is there or not, the preference is for him to be a central as a number 10 or potentially as one of the two number 8s pushing on, using his ability in tight spaces. So you could see Willian doing something different, man. Yes, I think these things that Mikel Arteta is trying to do is trying to play Willian at the centre. That would definitely make sure that Lacazette is leaving. That could be meaning that Lacazette would be leaving. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So what you gotta do? You just have to subscribe and hit that bell icon, because when you do that, you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to join my live, and I will be live every single day. Don't worry, you will be posted. I'll keep you posted about that as well. So cheers to that, and yes, see you on my live.